Hi, everybody. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. You guys have been so generous, and thank you for all your support. I am back, and I just want to talk more about, I don't know, just life, like how sometimes it's so hard to just do the right things, just when a lot of people, like, you feel like a lot of people don't believe in you, don't trust you. It's just like, um even though like you've always been there, like you've always done good, like all your life you've been good, like, and then when finally you're not, like when you're just not caring, you're just, living life and um doing things that you never did and experience new things, new places, just, I mean, I come to a conclusion that, like, no matter what you do in life, no matter what, like, no matter what you do, like, there's always going to be that person that doesn't believe in you and doesn't want good for you, it's just like, even like your own family, like, can sometimes, like put you down a little bit, it's just like you just see how people have been with you lately. It's just like, you know what, like, you don't know like where I've been through, you don't know like what I have to go through every single day, so it's just like, why are you even like, like, not trusting me and not believing in me. And I've always had people like not believe in like certain things that I do, so it's just like, uh it's just like sometimes very disappointed, that like even though like you were that, you always did the right thing, you always accomplished all your goals and your dreams, and it just very overwhelmed that sometimes, I mean, you gotta just deal with your own like dreams and goals. Sometimes like you just have to like deal with it by yourself. You have to deal with, whatever you are planning to do or be, or go to school, or sometimes you just have to do it by yourself. Because if you rely on people, if you rely on like them believing in you, even though like, it's just like all this time, like I've been so good to all these people, it's just like, and sometimes it's just like, you know what, I'm just gonna start doing things for myself, like I know where I'm going, I know like, I have a big future ahead of me, it's just, I have a lot of people that I feel like they don't believe in what, like I'm doing, and they don't believe in good things to come. And when you are positive and thinking positive, like there's always something, that somebody's always going to try to do something, or not believe you, or not trust you, or there's always going to be something like when you're trying to work on yourself and see, like, I don't know, there's a lot of things that right now that's just like people are not making it easier, just like, you know what, uh, I've come to understand that not everybody wants you to exceed, and like not everybody wants you to like overcome, like, like obstacles that you have. I've been having a lot of obstacles in my life, like, man, when I started doing good for myself, when I started doing these videos, on YouTube, when I started, like motivating people on my Facebook, like just certain things, it's just like, um I don't know, like I just feel very distant with a lot of people. And I mean, I've never had like close, I have like best friends and stuff like that, like people that, but to be honest, like I feel like I've always dealt with things alone. Like I've always been very independent, very, just trying to do like just myself. Because sometimes when I did rely on people, when I did trust people, like all they did was just, they couldn't help me. I mean, they also have things that they want to deal with. Like there's also things that they're also working on, and sometimes is just what we need. Sometimes just focus on ourselves. Just work on ourselves, and um we're not always like people. If you rely on people, like on people to tell you, hey, I believe in you, if you wait on your parents to tell you, like, oh, I'm proud of you, like, to be honest, like, you're not gonna go anywhere if you're still relying on them, if you're still relying on like their opinion of you. It's just like, you know what, you need to start like just valuing yourself and understanding yourself, comprehend yourself, and you gotta tell yourself, not everybody's gonna, tell me, I'm proud of you, like you are doing good. Like not a lot of people are gonna acknowledge you, and those people that do acknowledge you, those are the great people that you should keep in your life. It's just like I've been meeting a lot of great people in my life that, you know, every time I tell them, it's like, oh yeah, like I do YouTube, like motivational speaker, and I have, like a YouTube channel. They're like, oh, like that's good, like I like that, like keep doing it, like like I love those people that push me to like keep doing it. It's just like one day is gonna count, one day is gonna be like one like you like basically they're like, you're already starting, like by the time that like time goes, like you're gonna be successful. Like I just love those people that encourage me, even though they don't know me, they don't know anything, like they just encourage me, they just they motivate me, they keep me motivated. Like yes, us motivate, like us that we love talking about, like helping people, like motivational speakers, like we love to like also get like feedback, like from people. Like I mean, we're also human, like we're not just from made out of iron. Like we have feelings, we have things to do, like like the maybe like the whole reason why we are motivational speakers, because like we have felt so much, we have experienced so much, like we know, like good from wrong, like we know how it feels to be in that situation. So like instead of being mad about it, instead of like crying about it, or being always upset, just like get all that get all that bad experience and turn it into something good. It's just like it's not worth it anymore. Like I'm to the point in my life that I'm like, you know what? Like it doesn't matter if somebody doesn't like what I'm doing, and like if they do, then I'm happy. But I don't really rely on like, oh, I'm gonna stop doing this, because like somebody doesn't like it. Like I'm to the point where like, people are telling me, you're gonna. This is just the beginning, It's like if you're gonna, stay in this, in this path, like, you're gonna experience way more people not liking your videos, and a lot of people, you know, just haters, not really like, I don't know, not understanding, like motivation. It's just like a lot of people feel like they are very, they are strong, even though they need some motivation, even though they need like a hug, or like a kind word. Like they just act like they are very tough, and they don't, like they don't accept help, or they don't accept, no type of motivation. Like it just, I have like sometimes like been very harsh on myself. It's just like um I've been very hard sometimes on myself too. It's just like it's it's like for me it's a struggle to like to open up to people, to talk about my stuff, like, cuz I had gotten to the point where like I don't want to like trust people. I didn't want to like do anything, because they always let me down. They always disappointed me. I feel like I was like a disappointment for them. It's just like, oh, I feel like I am a disappointment. Just so like I got all that, and I'm like, you know what, like I need to stop. Like, I need to stop this. Like, I really need to just focus on myself, continue doing, what I am doing. And if people don't believe in me, then they don't believe in me. Maybe one day they'll see for themselves, like that everything was worth it. Every effort, every video or every dream or goal, like it was it was something amazing, something to be proud of. Like, even if people don't tell you that they are not proud of you, like, you should feel proud of yourself. It's like you woke up today, like you have a purpose. Like you're breathing. It's just continue. Continue. Don't put in like what or don't give in into like what people are thinking about you. Just there's always gonna be that person who doesn't like what you're doing or is not happy, or it's just not that they're not happy. It's just like they just think like you know like all their goals and their dreams that they have, like they never accomplished it. So they also want other people not to accomplish their dreams and goals. So it's just like, but if you give in into that, it's just like they're just gonna bring you down as well as them. They don't want you to exceed because they haven't they did not do anything. Maybe somebody cut their dreams and their goals, and so it is something that they couldn't do, or they didn't believe in themselves. But like I said, it's never too late. It's never too late to dream. It's never too late to continue um, your goals, and it's never too late to like redo like your dreams again, or like choose another dream or another goal. Like, it's never too late. There's so many things in this world, so many opportunities, and um people cannot stop you. Like, they cannot stop you. They can only, you can only let so much. Like, if you let people run you, like, step on you, then yeah, obviously you're gonna also like not follow your dreams and goals. But if you stop, like, you're gonna accomplish them and you're gonna be successful. And even though there's people that don't believe in you, like, but like, always make it a priority in your life that no matter what you're gonna be proud of yourself. Like, you need to congratulate yourself. You need to, feel like you deserve, your dreams and your goals. Um, get ready, every morning, like, get up, take a shower, just be yourself. Uh, do things for yourself. Like, if you need to study in a quiet place. Um, if you go to school, continue going to school. If you're dreaming of doing a business, or you're dreaming of you know I don't know, like losing weight or something, like, man, there's you're the only one who can stop that. Like, you're the only one who can stop that. Nobody can. Like, you only have that key. Like, use that key wisely. Like, don't give that key to just anybody. Like, you are worth it. You have a purpose. There's a lot of things that are good in you, like if you're always helping people, you're always generous, you're always, like just being yourself, like, you know, doing things for yourself, dreaming, like just continue doing that, continue being yourself, like don't worry about what people like if they don't believe you, if they don't trust that you're gonna be successful. Maybe one day they'll see that you will be successful, Man, there's a fly in here. But I'm just like so motivated to to just help people get motivated, just like see, I've had opportunities to or people to like believe in me, and I always felt like I was a disappointment, like for like a few people, it's just like, man, like when are they ever gonna be happy with me, when are they ever gonna tell me, oh, I'm proud of you, or even though, I have my job, like I'm working, but it's just like, oh, like once I do one mistake, it's like, oh, everybody starts looking at me, starts, criticizing me. Oh, something happens, oh, they start criticizing me as well, I'm pretty sure you also have people that, criticize you and, don't do anything for you. Like they just criticize you, and they don't they don't understand like how harsh or how bad if like you feel like when people are criticizing you. It's like, dude, like you don't even know how bad it hurts when you tell me this, it's like you don't know how bad it feels when, like you hug, that person, but in front of me, like you are complete, like rude and just, right, sometimes we just gotta be strong enough and just continue our journey. Our journey's gonna be amazing. Our journey's gonna be, very successful, and we don't gotta worry anymore. Like, just gotta continue, and continue. That's all. Like, um, it's amazing sometimes, like how some people can like help you in your journey. That's how we gotta find those people that help us in our journey, that help us, understand our value, that help us understand that, if people don't tell us that they are proud of us, then we gotta start telling ourselves, like, I'm proud of you, like I'm proud how far you have came. I'm proud, like, you're struggling through a lot of things right now, but I overcame, I overcome, and I'm overcoming, it's like nothing can stop me, it's just like nothing can stop you, nothing can, like you're the only one can stop yourself. Like your mind determines so much, like your mind has so much power, like you have potential to do so much in this world, so many opportunities, man. Every day that we wake up, man, there's so many opportunities out there. Like sometimes I question myself, man, like why don't I ever like do something right? It's just like people are always finding something bad in me. It's just like, man, like why is it that people are always finding the bad? It's just like, man, why can't they ever say, oh, she's doing something good? Like, I'm gonna believe her. Like, why can't they do that? Like, it's just sometimes it's disappointed. Like, it's very disappointed, especially when like your friends, or especially if family don't believe in you, don't trust in you, so you're just like, all right, I'm just gonna have to do this on my own, like, accomplish my goals by myself, accomplish my like my dreams by myself, because I'm the only one who believes in me. I'm the only one who knows that I'm gonna be successful. I know that one day, everything's gonna count. Everything's gonna be, amazing. I don't need to worry. They don't see how like being positive is it can take you from being, like man, like from doing nothing until like to do something, like just remain positive, like no matter what happens in your life, man. No matter if, like no matter what, like no matter what happens in your life in your journey, just continue doing it, man. Like it doesn't, there's no need to be sad, to be upset because of those people, man. They will not understand, and then you cannot do anything to change them.